On today's episode of Burleson Eats, we visit the Rim, the sights, the sounds, and the taste. Let's go check it out. Hey Nikki, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Wow, doing really, really good. So,
Wonderful.
You've been here since the very beginning, huh?
Yes.
This is awesome. We sit down and chit chat about it?
Absolutely.
Sounds great, let's go.
Let's grab a seat.
Nikki, it is awesome to be here. I love this place. So, tell me a little bit about when you started here at the Rim.
So I started in the very early, first, second week that we opened, and as you know, we sit down and talk about this restaurant opening. We had everything wrapped in plastic, menu start from scratch, very few items. People had to come order themselves. It wasn't particularly dine-in like you see today's fashion, so
Gotcha.
We've definitely grown a lot since the day we opened.
Now, was the decor like it was when you first started? I mean, this is amazing. You've got the guitars, you have the Marilyn Monroe area. I mean, there's so much atmosphere here. Was it like that at the very beginning?
No, so actually it was very bare, and all this stuff has been slowly collected over the years, and we're sitting in the guitar room. Our owner, Brent, has just a love for music and a passion for it, so guitar is kind of his niche of decor that's a little different, out there. So
does Brent ever show up with his guitar and serenade the group or anything like that?
No, but I think that's his contribution for us. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have live music from
Awesome.
6 to 10. So
That is very, very cool. So tell me a little bit about the Burleson location. So where did the Rim come from?
So it started out as a vacant plot, and they were looking for somebody to buy it, and Brent was going to Vegas and fell in love with the restaurant there, type of style that he sees here with his own twist, and so he kind of partnered up with the real estate owner and bought it from him and slowly made his own image of the restaurant he was looking for.
Awesome. So a Burleson restaurant with a Las Vegas twist. I like that.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So what would you say is the most popular menu item that y'all sell on a daily basis?
So when we opened this restaurant, we had a very small menu, and it's grown rapidly, and we have a wonderful chef, Keith Hicks, from previous restaurants, has a wonderful name and reputation for himself.
Right.
So chicken and waffles is probably our number one for sure across
Really?
the board. But personally, the redfish, the chicken poblano, and our brick oven pizzas. So I'm torn a couple different ways. We have a lot of good food to pick from.
That's great. Tell me about the redfish. How is that prepared?
So that is a blackened redfish. It is a fillet that is Cajun seasoned on our grill, and then comes with a crawfish cream sauce, a spicy jambalaya, grilled asparagus, and it is really good. It is a taste of Louisiana for sure.
That sounds awesome. And then, what would you think is the next step for the Rim? If you had an idea of where the Rim was going to go from here, what would you think that would be?
Probably just multiplying. Since we have this location, recently after COVID, we started a second location in Fort Worth at Waterside, and so I think people are really grasping on to the concept of the Rim, and us branching out to multiple locations will definitely give us a bigger name and start to become more of a chain restaurant. I think will be pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. But this will be the original.
Oh,
This
for
will be-
sure.
Oh, absolutely. The hometown.
Yes.
Very cool. Nikki, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Of course.
You know, all this talk about redfish has really got my mouth watering. Our good friends here at the Rim decided to make us up one. So I grabbed a little help from City Hall to come in and do a taste test.
We're here with Tommy Ludwig. He's our deputy city manager. And Tommy, tell me a little bit about what a city manager position does.
Yeah, it's a good question. I get this question a lot from my family, and so I've kind of rehearsed it, explaining that. So I guess the best way to describe it is a city manager basically functions as the chief executive officer for a city. Deputy city manager basically serves as his or her right hand. So I serve as the chief operating officer for the city, and I oversee a number of departments, including development services, public works, park and recreation, human resources, neighborhood services, information technology, and public safety communications.
Good night. That's a lot of stuff. So when you talk about overview, so all the directors from each of those different departments, they report to you directly, and then you just turn around and you tell them what all to do.
Well, that's a good question too. So council plays a role in the fact that they set the policy for the city, and the city manager is the one that executes that policy. So we hear from the residents on what they want and what they expect, and our job is to work with the directors to make sure that our budgets include that and we're delivering that quality service.
Sounds like fun.
It is most of the time, but that's also where I get the gray hair. So.
I could only wish. All right, so redfish. Have you ever had the redfish here at the Rim?
I've never had it at the Rim, but I've had a number of really delicious dishes at the Rim. I can't wait to have it. Red dish is one of my favorite dishes. So.
All right, let's jump in. Let's see what you think.
Cut out any messes I make.
I will do my best. So we need to get you one of those little lobster bits.
Unfortunately, probably. So. So it tastes better than it looks, and that's saying something. So
we got the redfish. We have the
shrimp,
shrimp.
Little mini tomatoes, rice, and asparagus. So it all looks amazing.
It is amazing.
And I'm not going to share it, so sorry, Colin.
So you would recommend this if anybody was to come to the Rim?
I'd highly recommend it.
Excellent. Awesome. Big, huge shout out to Tommy and Nikki and all of our friends here at the Rim. Thank you so much for allowing us to come and eat and enjoy this atmosphere. Look, if you've never been to the Rim, this is a perfect opportunity to get your family together and come out to this family-friendly atmosphere. And if you've been here, then you already know what we're talking about and you keep coming back. If you have another small business in Burleson, an eatery of any sort that you would like to see featured on Burleson Eats, drop their name in the comment section below. You can get a hold of us at Burleson Eats at burlesontx.com if you're a business that would like to be a part of this video series. We can't wait to see you next time. Hey, Burleson, let's get your grub on.